Meet teacher Emily. She's a passionate teacher who cares deeply for her students and the environment. Emily wants to teach environmental education to give her students real-world skills to improve our planet. However, she's a busy teacher with no time to prepare extra lessons herself and unsure where to begin. Waste Hero Education is the perfect resource for teachers like Emily. Waste Hero offers 19 free activity-based teacher lesson plans that cover recycling, zero waste, and the circular economy for K-12 and university students. Yep, Teacher Emily, you heard that right. Waste Hero is 100% free. These lessons are designed to reduce teacher prep time, including a lesson script, resources to run activities, and can be modified to fit any classroom context and the time available. Only have time for the activity and not the full lesson? No problem. Need to adjust the lesson to support an existing one? Easy peasy. Waste Hero was designed and validated by teachers for teachers wanting to educate students on how to care for our planet. Click the link now to download the free lessons and begin empowering your students to become future waste heroes.
Good morning, everyone. สวัสดีครับ Greetings from CMOSEPS Bangkok, Thailand. I am Thanapol Kantawichai, Curriculum Development Officer of CMOSEPS, and I'm your host for today's activity. Welcome everyone in Zoom meeting room to the Master Teacher Training, Waste Hero Reduce to Zero. Also participants who are joining us via YouTube live streaming. Before starting, I would like to inform you about the technical instruction. For the participant in Zoom, please follow the login name format. Begin with your school name in short and your name. And please avoid multiple logins in the same room to reduce echo. And also, our participants' microphone will be muted during the speaker's presentation, and your microphone will be unmuted for the discussion. During the presentation, you can send the question to chat box or use the raise hand icon to share your opinion. And please prepare your mobile phone for joining the activities with the trainers. For the participant in YouTube live streaming, you can interact with the speakers and sharing your opinion with other participants by using YouTube chat features. And please prepare your mobile phone for joining the activities with the trainers. And the host will share the links for activities in the YouTube or chat, or we can post link on the top of the chat box. I would like to inform you a little bit about our program sequence today. After this, there will be the introduction and the program briefer from the CMOSEPS team and the training session by the trainers from the MOE of Thailand. And there will be the training feedback at the end of our session. So stay tuned with us until the end of our activities. I would like to inform you about the training. Master Teacher Training is organized by the CMO Regional Center for Sufficiency Economy Philosophy for Sustainability, or CMOSEPS, in collaboration with Indorama Venture, PCL, and our supporting partners, UNESCO Multi-Sectoral Regional Office in Bangkok, CMO Secretariat, Southeast Asian One Health University Network, or COHUN, CMO Regional Center for Open and Distance Learning, or CMOLEC, in Indonesia, and UNUS Thailand Foundation. This mobilizing session, you will be learning, understanding, sharing, and exchanging ideas and best practices in waste management and circular economy, and also environmental education. The program today is for the participant from the Philippines. And this morning is a session for the primary level, and then there will be the secondary in the afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, before starting our training, may I invite Ms. Duriya Amata Wiwat, the Center Director of CMOSEPS, to deliver the welcome remarks. Ms. Duriya, the floor is yours.
สวัสดีค่ะ Good day to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. A warm greeting from the CMOSEP. It is my great pleasure to welcome all teachers to our Waste Hero Master Teacher Training today. The training session is a cooperation between the Simeo Regional Center for Sufficiency Economic Philosophy for Sustainability, or SIMEO-SEP, with the support of the Indorama Ventures Public Company Limited. The training aims to promote waste management and recycling education in schools across Southeast Asian countries. We have seen that waste generation has massively increased around the world in recent decades, with no signs of slowing down of the waste. Waste disposal problems have become a critical issue for many countries, and consequently, this has become a global problem requiring an urgent address, since this issue has immensely impacts to wildlife, environment, and society. The Waste Hero Reduced to Zero Master Teacher Training today aims to empower and enrich kindergarten, primary, secondary, and vocational and technical school teachers to have understandings about waste management and circular economy, and be able to create the lesson plan and apply the Waste Hero educational materials to the classroom activities and co-curriculum programs. We would like to see that teachers who will be trained in our programs will be able to raise awareness of their students on environmental issues, especially in waste management. And most importantly, we wish to see the active actions of your students in saving our environment. Waste Hero Reduced to Zero is a free global zero waste education program with the aim to educate 1 million people by 2030 on three main pillars. First, recycling fundamentals. Second, creating zero waste. And lastly, how to build a circular economy. Waste Hero education resources that you will learn today consist of 19 free lesson plans and workshops for K to 12 and university level students. The lessons are designed to be engaging and fun, but also action-oriented at the same time, for young learners to apply the principles of the circular economy, not only in the classroom activities, but also in their community activities. In this training session, you will understand how to navigate the Waste Hero lesson packages and learn key aspects of waste management and circular economy, and be able to effectively design and prepare Waste Hero lesson activities with full engagement of your students. On this occasion, I would like to express our gratitude to our supporting partners, namely UNESCO Multi-Sectoral Regional Office in Bangkok, SIMEO Secretariat, UNUS Thailand Foundation, Southeast Asia One Health University Network, or SIOHUN, and SIMEO Regional Open Learning Center, or SIMEO Simolec, for their collaboration in raising awareness of this program to other multi-sectoral partners, school administrators, teachers, students, and environmental specialists across Southeast Asian countries. My appreciation also goes to the Indorama Ventures Public Company Limited for their kind support to make this training session possible. I would like to thank the trainers and specialists from the Ministry of Education of Thailand for preparing this training session for our participating teachers. Lastly, thank you for all your participations, and especially for the teachers who are nominated from the Ministries of Education, and for those who also registered to join this program. We hope that you will learn a lot from this master teacher training. Thank you very much. สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you very much, Ms. Duria, for the wonderful statement. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Piyapa, the Program Officer of SIMEO SEPS, to introduce the background of the Waste Hero Reduced to Zero project. Ms. Piyapa, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Kevin. I would like to see what do you feel today? So may I request the teacher to send the emoji to me? How do you feel today this morning? Can you send the emoji to me in the chat box, or you can send the reaction in the Zoom meeting? Okay, we can see that some participants sending some emoji here. All right, thank you so much. All right, you feel happy today. So we are very happy today. Last night it was the very strong rain in Bangkok, and some area in Bangkok is flooded. So anyway, we are happy to be here today this morning to give you the brief information about the West Hero Education Program. And then for the my next slide, presentation will cover in three main areas. First, overview about the West Hero Education Resources. Second, SIMOSEP West Hero Development Co-Campaign. And then the last one is about the expectation from the Master Teacher Training that you joined today. And for the first topic, what is the West Hero Education Resources and how the program was developed? I think that most of the teacher may be wondering that what is about it and why the SIMIO take these learning resources to be trained for the teachers in Southeast Asia. So the West Hero Education is a global program with the aim to educate 1 million students by 2030 on the recycling, zero waste, and the circular economy. Next, please. UNUS Thailand Foundation, a non-profit organization in partnership with Indorama Ventures, has launched a free global education program called West Hero Reduced to Zero in 2023, early this year. And the West Hero lesson plan consists of 19 education packages and circular economy entrepreneurship workshops within 6 levels across primary, secondary, and university level. The lesson was created in alignment with the international education standards and prepared under the guidance of education professionals throughout the entire process. And because of the lesson will reach a global audience, we design them to be universal, applicable to the diverse audience, but adaptable to fit the classroom dynamic. So teacher and audience and educators can find the resources very easy to use with a detailed teacher guidelines and facilitator notes. So next, please. So to ensure our lesson would be practical and useful in the classroom setting, so we established an educator advisory group consisting of 23 education professionals from 17 different countries from 6 continents. And we pull out our education experts on overall learning theory and classroom practicality. So, and we also held a focus group and design the workshop with our education advisory, and that helped us to define the key points and input within the content framework. So meaning that we ensure all the content process development and also the look of the learning resources. Next. So a lot of the careful consideration went into the creation of the lesson plan materials. We review and analyze 150 different recycling education lesson plans from 35 different sources to access the content within our, analytical framework. For example, we think a lot about what type of content is relevant and applicable for globally, and how should the lesson be presented in the most useful format for different classroom environments. And what is the tone and the message that we should put in the learning materials that is appropriate for the different cultures and different level of the student. And lastly, and how we should make the lesson attractive to the broader audience. So next, please. So lessons were designed not only with the classroom, but also designed to support the use that who are ready to take action to save the environment. And our higher level lesson, including the useful and practical design thinking, business modeling, solution-based tools to help them get started on the taking action within their communities and university. Next, please. So the Waste Hero education resources consist of 6 levels from pre-kindergarten level up to the university level. Next, please. So this is the example for our level 1 lesson for young learners who are from the kindergarten, where the students learn about the basic of recycling and how to do it correctly through an animated story of a rabbit family. And the color is really quite, interesting. And each lesson consists of the classroom activity, like the bottle challenge, where the student can, collect as many as PET bottles. And this is another example that where the student create a waste hero, which is inspired by the Batman. So that we provide the form in the lesson activity that the teacher can edit and adjust for the language and be flexible to fit the needs of any classroom. And this is the example of level 2. Next, please. And we also make sure that key instruction and recycling fundamentals are covered throughout the lesson packages. So I would like to share with you another level, which is for level 4 to 5, which is for grade 9 to 12. And we introduce the linear or circular economy and how to design more circularity into the life cycle of the product. So for the next part, I would like to introduce a short video clip that can explain more about the Waste Hero Reduced to Zero lesson levels. Please enjoy the video.
Through our preliminary research, we found that many people, including adults, lack the basic understanding of how to properly recycle. To help learners, we made sure that key instructions on recycling fundamentals are covered and repeated across all lesson levels. The lessons emphasize what can and cannot be recycled and the steps to properly dispose of waste. For example, a Level 1 lesson includes a story about a rabbit family learning recycling best practices and also activities like a classroom bottle count, where students collect and count PET plastic bottles as a class. Levels 3 and 4 introduce the concept of the waste stream and how litter can enter the environment. Recycling best practices are presented as a way to prevent waste leaking into nature. Level 5 introduces students to the linear and circular economy and how circularity can be designed into a product or business life cycle through a redesign challenge classroom activity. Level 6 workshops introduce design thinking and tools to help students identify problems and solutions, map ideas, and develop a business idea or community project to solve a waste-related problem. Waste Hero Education aims to educate 1 million young people on these core issues by 2030. Visit wasteheroeducation.com and begin helping your students become future waste heroes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
After my presentation, you will meet our trainers.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ms. Piyapa, for the very informative presentation.
Mr. Kevin, the presentation is still going on. Sorry that.
Okay.
After my presentation, you will meet our trainers who will provide the details of the lesson activities that you can adapt with your student and how to conduct the waste management program at your school and community. Next slide, please. And my next part presentation will give you an overview about the activities under the Waste Hero Development Co-Campaign, which is a collaboration between the CMEO Regional Center for Sufficiency Economy Philosophy for Sustainability and Indorama Ventures. The program is supported by the UNESCO Multisectoral Regional Office in Bangkok, UNUS Thailand Foundation, Southeast Asia One Health University Network, Southeast Asian Minister of Education Organization Secretariat, and also Simeo Regional Open Learning Center or Simeo Simolek in Indonesia. And the objective of the program are to empower kindergarten, primary, and secondary school in Southeast Asia to have a better understanding in waste management and circular economy, and be able to create the lesson activities by applying the Waste Hero education resources. And most importantly, we would like to build awareness of our students at all levels on environmental issues and waste management and circular economy, and take active actions in saving our environment in school and community. And lastly, we wish to see the exchange of ideas, creativities, and best practice in Waste Hero actions among the school teachers and students across the Southeast Asian community. Next, please. So let me present you the activity under the Simeo Waste Hero Development Co-campaign. The first event that we conduct was a webinar on the World Environment Day with the theme Beating Plastic Pollution. On the 5th of June, the webinar streamed live by YouTube, attended by over 700 participants. Next, please. And the second activities that you are attending with us, we call the Waste Hero Reduce to Zero Master Teacher Training Series for 4 countries, including Philippines, Indonesia in July. So the Philippines will be conducted today for the primary level and secondary level. And the Indonesia will be conducted tomorrow on Sunday, 23rd July, at the same sequence in the morning for the primary education and in the afternoon for the secondary education. And for Vietnam and Cambodia, we are planning to conduct in September. Next, please. And the third program is that Waste Hero Challenge Award in Southeast Asia, which will be launched in August for school teachers and students to share their Waste Hero activities and best practice. And we would like to invite all the participants in our program into this award as well. So the last activity will be in January 2024. The winners from the Waste Hero Challenge Award will share their success stories and best practices on waste management in the webinar. So that we hope that the teacher in this master teacher training will continue your participation in our Simeo Waste Hero program. Next, please. So before I end my presentation, I would like to highlight our expectation for your participation in this Waste Hero Reduce to Zero Master Teacher Training. So we fully hope that by the end of the training session, you will understand the Waste Hero education main objective and material details and lesson the package. And I hope that you are able to navigate the Waste Hero lesson package and the web page, and be able to introduce the Waste Hero education resources to other teachers at your school who are not able to join this training session. And we also would like to see how you could integrate or adapt the knowledge from the training for the school or community involvement program. And most importantly, you are able to apply the Waste Hero. Go back, please. And the last part is that you are able to apply the Waste Hero education resources and design your own activity with the full engagement of your student in your classroom activity. I hope that you will enjoy the Master Teacher Training today, and please stay with us until the end of the training session. Thank you very much for your attention, and may I turn the floor back to our MC, Mr. Kevin. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Piyapa. This is exactly done from your side. Thank you very much once again for the very informative presentation for our project. So I think everyone is now ready for the Master Teacher Training session. If you are ready right now, please press 1 and send to the chat box. We need your response, like we need to activate ourselves this morning. Press 1, everyone. Also the participant in Zoom. Okay, so next, may I introduce our trainers for the training session. First, Mr. Suthon Promlee. He is an education supervisor from the Primary Education Service Area, Rayong Province. And next, Miss Supawan Chumi. She is also education supervisor from the Primary Education Service Area, Stoon Province. And the last one, Miss Ponpimon Tangsakun. She is a professional teacher from Bandrung School, Sisaket Province, which all are under the supervision of the Basic Education Commission from the Ministry of Education, everyone. So now I would like to turn over the floor to our trainers. Please welcome them to the virtual stage.
Thank you so much for the MC and the technical team, and very good morning to all the participants. I welcome you to the training today. I am Supawan from Stoon Province as an educational supervisor.
I'm Suthon Promlee from Rayong Province, Thailand.
I'm Ponpimon Tangsakun. You can call me Kim. I'm a teacher from Sisaket Province. Nice to meet you guys.
Wow. And today, three of us have 6 total sessions. The first one is about teaching packet. That's overall about the teaching packet. That is my responsibility. The second one, we will walk through the website by Mr. Suthon. Then we're gonna walk through the lesson by Miss Ponpimon, and after that, Mr. Suthon will present you in the fourth section, sharing the zero waste experience both in Korea and also in Rayong Province, Thailand. And before the last one, I do have the step for you to do the project, launch the project from classroom to community by me again. And finally, Miss Ponpimon will make a conclusion at the end. And ladies and gentlemen, by the end of this session, all of us will be able to understand the main objective of this Best Hero education and able to use this website. Then you will be able to use, adapt, adjust the lesson to the class. And final one, you will get the idea to handle the project, like the concept of classroom to community. That is all for our expectation today. Okay, for my first session, it's about teaching packet. This is quite important because it will show you about the component and the details in use. But now, like 3 of us now sitting in Bangkok, but you are in Philippines, maybe at your home or your school. If you want to be closer, I have a small activity for you to join together, okay? We are all teachers. Right, so we would like to know more about each other. I will show you 2 pictures, picture number 1 and picture number 2. Then you will see the picture, and then please type number 1 or number 2, which is matched on your status about teaching. Okay, you have to type the number on the chat box. I will show you the picture about your teaching status. If you are number 1, please type number 1 in the chat box. If you are number 2, please type number 2 on the chat box. Okay, ready, go. This is 2 pictures of our teaching experience. The first one, if you are a novice teacher, number 1, novice teacher, but someone a senior teacher, please type number 2. Wow, we got a lot of number from you. Teacher Alma, number 2, teacher Monet, number 1. Okay, we're waiting for your answer. Okay. Wow, thank you so much for answering your answer. Let me know, like answer about a teacher, both new and both senior. Okay, thank you again. So let's go on to the session. But 3 of us are a novice or senior?
In between.
Maybe in between, like in middle age of a teacher, okay? And now please focus on this picture. I prepared just only 1 question for the discussion. First of all, what can you see from this picture? Are the students feel like so boring, ignoring, yawning, playing it, or they paying attention, or what else? So what happened like in this situation? So I do have a question for you to think together. If you were in the situation like in this class, as a role of teacher, what would you do? Okay, and the way to share your idea, you can type your idea via the chat box, okay, in this question. If you were in that class as a role of teacher, what would you do? Before you type your answer, please, okay, I have your name already. So sorry, I have your name already because you have renamed it before we starting the session. Thank you. Just type your idea, okay? Typing your idea. We are waiting for you. Mr. Young, Mr. Michael or Mr. Michelle said that they were bored, right? Another answer? Okay, let's see. The picture with the question. Okay. Wow. I will give you 2 minutes for waiting for your answer. And who is the first one who give us a comment? I gonna invite and ask you to speak out through the microphone. Okay. 2 minutes. We can now wait quietly for your answer and waiting with the first one for this activity. Many ideas from the teacher, like they need motivation by any integrated activity. Maybe no engagement in the classroom. This is also about activity, right? Game based on the topic. Maybe the feeling or the physical of the student, like so tired and so bored. In Thailand also have a situation like this too. And the teacher have to fight with that situation. They have to create the activity very much. Two minutes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for all the answer. We're gonna check who is the first comment, who is the first one who comment on the chat box. And is it okay if I would like to invite the first teacher who comment to us to share your idea through the microphone, to speak out through the microphone? Who is the first one? Nee. Nee.
Not that question.
Okay. They're very bored. Miss Alma. So sorry if I read your name wrong. Miss Alma.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. Hi, good morning from the Philippines, from the division of Manila.
Tell us about your idea on this picture, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
If this case may happen, I can also do a gamification activity, or maybe I can also have a nature searching to eliminate a boring situation in that kind of classroom setting. Hello, ma'am.
We have the idea from you, like nature searching and games in the classroom, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, can I have one question? What is your school name and where is it?
Antonio Regidor. I wasn't able to rename my name in the Zoom link.
Thank you for sharing with us and with all of the participants today. Mr. Alma, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, ma'am.
ขอบคุณค่ะ And from on of our opinion, it clarifies us like we have many challenging situations in the class that we have to solve or face up with it every day. And okay, before we going on, we also have the comment from a participant via YouTube. Oh wow, many comment from that. Let me see. Teacher Emmanuel tell us that we have to change the tones of voice and the way of talking and change the strategy of teaching. Wow, this is so interesting. This is the way of teaching of the teacher, because teacher appearance will affect to student engagement, student interesting in the classroom too. And Also, the teacher Emmanuel said that strategy of teaching. This is the important point that we forgot today. Okay, thank you for all of your opinion via YouTube channel and also in Zoom meeting. Okay, we're gonna skip to the next part. From all of your opinion, is clarify us that there are many challenge situations in the class that we have to solve. We have to face up with it every day. Today purposes. We are here because we would like to support your work more effective, but still easy and comfortable in use. Okay. Like you say, like teacher is not a person who only tell knowledge for student, but we, all of us, we can be a change agent for society. Just begin the change from ourselves that transfer to our students. So if there is any problem like in the picture on our left-hand side, like the environment problem, we as a teacher, what can we do? We are not really a conservationist, activist, or environmental engineer who can invent the innovation for the world. But as a role of teacher, we can help the global better by educate people. I mean, like our students grow up strongly with the conscience of recycling, with the conscience of environment perception. Because when children learn about creating zero waste, they begin to understand the impact of their actions on the environment, which promoted environmental awareness too. So that's all the reason why we provide a teaching packet to support you. We aim to educate 1 million people to know 3 core pillars. Our 3 core pillars are the fundamental of recycling, the creating zero waste, and circular economy. But the level intensity of content is depend on student levels from kindergarten to grade 12 and also university level. And the lesson is appropriate for school, teachers, and students in every level because all lessons are practical and useful in the classroom setting, which teacher can easily find the resources to use with the detailed teacher guidelines and also have the facilitated notes below the presentation slide, as well as qualified defined student facing in-class instruction. And if you want to access to the teaching packet, just connect to the internet and access to this website, westheroeducation.com. And we do have the QR code for you if you want to serve it before getting into other detail. We have a free lessons plan that you can access anytime you need. It is easy for you to adapt, or adjust. It can save your preparation time and it might inspire your action to launch any campaign too. And finally, if you are the one who worry about the various contexts of your school, your classroom, though someone have a high technology is okay, or someone teach in a classic classroom, like a room without any technology devices, all of us can use this material without any doubt because we can download it before using it in the classroom. We can print it like a handout, like a paper for students. And our teaching packet, West Hero Education Lesson Plans, consists of 19 education packet within 6 levels across like basic level, intermediate level, advanced level across primary, secondary, and university level. And today we're gonna focus totally on primary level for all of us. And there are 3 key aspects in the lesson plan. There are 3 key aspects. The first one is problem, solution, and the value. I found these 3 aspects appear inside the lesson plan structure. So our teaching packet, our lesson plan will be support students' thinking ability and learning competency too. Not only telling knowledge, not only pushing knowledge to students, but we're gonna have the activity to pulling up student thinking, student ideas, student design, and student ability. So if you want to know what is the overview or what are the objectives of each level about, this handout will show the main objective of each lesson in 6 levels. So we're gonna zoom in. We're gonna zoom in the level 1. For example, the first level, level 1, as a kindergarten. You will see like the kindergarten to grade 2 level in the beginning lesson. It is about introduction of recycling. It covers the importance of recycling from standard to high level. Then if you teach other level, just find the matching level you want. Just find the objective that you want to enhance for your student. Okay, this is the overview. And you can download it from the website too. And this is the last thing of our session. Because we have review about the component, about the details in youth. And now it's the time for playing a game, a short game. Okay, everyone, have you ever used Kahoot? Kahoot, Kahoot. Who used this one in your classroom? Please type number 1 if you have ever used this. Please type number 1 to let me know. Have you ever used Kahoot in your classroom? Wow, thank you so much. Mrs. Sophia, Bruce Rose. Okay. Oh, many of you have used Kahoot like in Thailand too, because it is very easy and joyful for students. Okay, this is a wrap time for introduction session. If you are convenient to use your mobile phone, please take it and join us the quiz. Okay. You ready to use the mobile phone now? Okay. First, you have to access to this website, kahoot.it, and then you will see the web appearance like this. Then I will give you a game pin. Okay, let's see what our game pin is. Okay, you have to enter the game pin at 50 at 700. We're waiting for the players now. We're gonna be the first one who signed in this activity. Wow. Kevin and Jay, like Mary, Emily. Okay, we will wait for you. If you feel convenient to use mobile phone, please join us. We will have 5 questions to recap all of you about the information today. Okay, is there other person convenient to join us? We're gonna wait for last 1 minute, okay? The technical team, okay? Last 1 minute. Okay, these are our sampling group for today activity. We're gonna try out to learn to play this game with you first. Okay. Okay. See, hold up. Eight player, 9 players, 10 players. Wow. Maybe it's like a problem of the internet. Okay. 10 players. Is okay, 10 players? Oh, okay. 10 player without, we're gonna go on with 11, 12. Okay, they're still coming. They're still running into the game. Okay, 12 participants. Everyone, ready? Go. Okay, for the first question. Wow. The answer is pollution. Let's see who is the winner in this question. Congratulations to teacher Kevin. You are the first one who got the winner stage in this round. Next one. Key aspect in the lesson structure. Oh, answer you totally correct. We're gonna be the first one. Teacher Tuk, right? Teacher Tuk is the winner in this round. Next one. We have 19 lesson package in overall levels. We're going to be the first one. It's turn to, oh, she's the dark horse, teacher Emily. Wow, congratulations. Next one, please. In the lesson, we have many languages. So what are they? Who is the winner in this question? It's turn to, oh, it's still teacher Emily. Congratulations to you again. Next one. Is it the last question?
Yeah.
Our last question. Go on. Education.com. Okay, let's see who can be the winner of our activity today. Are you ready to see that? Spotlight to the first one. Wow! Congratulations to teacher Emily, teacher NJ, and teacher Mary. Okay, teacher. And also, teacher Emily, are you convenient to turn on your microphone to speak out with us? To share your feeling. Okay, teacher Emily are inconvenient to share with us. The teacher in the second, in the first runner-up, teacher NJ or teacher NJ, right?
Yep.
Okay, teacher NJ. Oh, all of you are inconvenient to open the microphone, to turn on the microphone, but congratulations to all of you. And now 5 questions will let you understand more about our details in use of the packet. And now all of you have already seen the details about the packet, right? And then Mr. Suthon will tell you how to use the website easily. Ready, Mr. Suthon?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give this stage to Mr. Stone. Proceed.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Supawan, for having me. This my section is about walk through the website. So let me introduce about the WestHeroEducation.com. West Hero is a free global education program with your student can learn about recycling fundamentals, creating zero waste, and building the circular economy, created by the experts and educators together. On this slide, this is the web page with the lessons. The pictures on your left hand is the home page with promote video. Click download free lesson to navigate to the lesson library section with all the lessons. The second image on the right is the lesson library where people can download lesson free. Find the appropriate level for your class and select one of the lesson under each level, beginner, intermediate, advanced. Click the language icon to pick one of the 5 language versions. After you have downloaded, in each file, it starts with the topic slides. You can see the name of the topic and the level. For this example, the topic is the waste leakage in the environment. the level 3 beginner lesson. This is the lesson prep and curriculum alignment. It shows you what should you prepare for your class and how to review and refresh your students. This is the lesson prep and curriculum alignment tool. This is the key learning outcome and curriculum alignment. And this is the lesson plan. It's showing you about the teaching step. And today we have the showing you how to teach the student with the teaching package from the westheroeducation.com. And this is the prepare the PowerPoint presentation. When you are ready to present the lesson to your class, click on slideshow on the top menu bar, then select presenter view. In presenter view, you can see your notes as you present while your students see only your slides. Now it's time to go to the www.westheroeducation.com. You can scan the QR code on the screen right now, or you go to the URL www.westheroeducation.com. Here, and this is the website westheroeducation.com. As you know that if you click download free lesson, click your download free lesson, it navigates you to the lesson library, find the appropriate level that you want to teach your student. For today, I'm showing you the level 3, grade 6 to 8, the beginner lesson, with research in the environment. And there are 2 versions, the PowerPoint version and PDF version. When you click download the English version, it brings you to the PowerPoint version beginner, right? Yes. You can download to use with your computer. It's easy to use, right? And next, you're gonna meet Miss Pornpimon for the walk through the lesson section. Please welcome Miss Pornpimon.
Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. My name is Teacher Pornpimon, or you can call me Teacher Kim. And today I will walk you through the lesson plans. The lesson we are going through together today is the lesson from level 3, which is suitable for grade 6 to 8 for beginners level, which is about recycling and making a waste hero project. So during my session, you're going to share your ideas and experiences during this time too. So are you ready? So, okay, let's go through together. Okay, you will see here is the outlook of the lesson. The lesson duration is for 45 to 16 minutes. You will see that it shows you step by step. On this page, you will see the 3 steps for lesson from level 3. The first step, okay, let's see the first step. Introduce the lesson to your students by asking about their knowledge of what can and cannot be recycled. And in this, it can give you some ideas of how to asking your student and give you some idea like, do you recycle? What can be recycled? What cannot be recycled? Something like that. And it provides you the handout too. It's an yes, no handout for recycling activity. Okay, let's see step 2. In step 2, you can introduce the concept of waste leakage to the ocean and create a discussion about it by using the provided slides. The slides you use will be from the website. You can download it. It's very easy. And it also provides you some more information that you can give it to your student during your discussion or explanation. Okay, let's see step 3. Let the student create a waste hero, which is a small project for your class. We call it a superhero. Okay, I think you have to view the overview about the lesson. I'm going to show you how to adapt the lesson to the class. Okay, let's go. Okay, are you ready? If you are ready, please turn on the camera and show me a thumb up with your smile, please. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, now, yeah, thank you very much, Miss Antonio. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Jake. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go. Okay, in my session, I have a little bit rules for you to share your ideas. First, type your name and school name, and then you can type your opinion. If you don't want to type your opinion, you can just type your name and your school name, and I will give a chance for the first person to speak out and share the opinions. Okay, next slide, please. These questions are from the lesson plans. So I will give you the picture of how to adapt the lesson to the class. We're going to share the experience or idea about these two questions, okay? The first question is, do you recycle? And what can be recycled? Okay, please type your name and your school name in chat box, please. Okay, and I will give you about 1 minute to share your experience and idea on these questions. Okay, just type your name. It can be nickname or short name that I can easily call you. Yes. Oh, okay. Miss Mary. Okay, Miss Mary. Can you please share your idea, please? Your opinion, please.
Yes, hello. I
Hello.
was able to recycle plastic packaging, like from shopping, and then paper, and then also paper. I am able to print from the other side of the paper, and then recycling plastic, because we have a plastic collection in the office, and then we have e-waste disposal in our office also, so we can collect that. And then boxes, if it's still reusable, I can use it again.
Well, thank you very much. When you recycle, you just separate the types of a recycle thing, or you make some product. Can you share, please?
No, I haven't tried repurposing it, making it something new, but it's mostly just segregating it and then giving it when it's full. I bring it to the proper place that collects it.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing. Thank you so much. Next person, please. I'm not sure if I will pronounce your name correctly. If I mispronounce it, I apologize for that. Teacher Quaseda, please share your idea and experience, please.
All right, good morning, everyone. Am I audible po? Okay. In regards to the recycle, we do use this one because we usually give this idea to our project for extension program. We collaborate with our students for them to collect plastics, and then later after that we do a recycling project also, that we can let's say we can do something that would extend projects to the community, or like create a recyclable business that they can integrate to those simple acts and recycling. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So you bring the recycling in practice to your student already, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's very great. Thank you so much. And the last person for these two questions is Miss, I'm not sure which one. Okay, Miss Annabelle, please. Okay, Miss Miss Annabelle, can you unmute and turn on your video, please?
Okay, I'll just use the.
Ah,
Okay.
good morning.
Good morning. So I'm from the Philippines. Okay, so what we do in school or in our community, we segregate all the materials that needed to be recycled. Like for example, plastic boxes, bottles, papers, fabrics, and many things. So in our school, we see to it that we have that particular place or area wherein our learners or students could place all these things that they use that can be recycled. And in our school also, these materials, like for example, their plastic bottles, mineral water, sometimes we use it for planting. Like for example, it's either vegetable or ornamental plants to beautify our school, as well as those materials that cannot be needed and in our school, just a waste, something like that. We sell it. Okay, so there is a particular agency where they collect these particular materials to be recycled. And so whatever the proceed, it will be given to the school or to the particular level of students so that they could use whatever things that they needed to be used or materials to be used in their everyday activities, something like that. So no need for them to contribute. Instead, they use that proceed of those things that is being sold, in that waste materials. That's all, ma'am.
Thank you very much. I like the idea that you have your student use the water bottle for planting. That's a very good idea, and it's really concerned to the environment. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to the next slide, please. Okay, now we're going to do the yes/no exercise, which you can print it out from the website. If you have a handout, you can draw the line on your handout. But if you don't have the handout right now, it's okay. You can use the emoji for yes answer, this happy emoji for yes answer, and a sad emoji for no answer. Okay, this exercise is about recycling things. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, you will see this is the picture of the yes/no handout. You can print it out from the website. I'm going to read the word picture by picture, and if you want to join giving the answers, I would like you to type number of item, and then after that with your emoji answer. Okay, are you ready? You can send the answer through the chat box. Okay, number 1, glass jar. If you say yes, a smile emoji. If you say no, it cannot recycled, you can send sad emoji. Okay, a smile one is coming. All right. Okay. Oh, a crying one is coming too. Oh, someone think glass jar can recycle. Okay. Let's go through number 2. PET plastic bottle. What do you think? Can it be recycled? Many of you said yes, it can. Okay, let's go to number 3. Choose. Okay, thank you. And then middle can. Yes, a smile is coming. Okay, next, number 5, light bulb. What do you think about this one? It's quite complicated. Okay, oh, a sad emoji. Okay, next, number 6, juice box. Okay, a smile is coming. Okay, number 7, dirty napkin. Oh, some of you like not sure. Crying, a lot of crying. Okay, and next, number 8, pencil. There's a lot answer from YouTube channel too. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, next number 9, plastic bag. Okay, thank you. The emoji made me happy today this morning. So cute. Okay, next, toys. What about toys? Can toy be recycled? Some of you said yes, some of you said no. It depends on the toys, right? It depends on the material. Okay, next, cardboard box. It's a kind of paper, right? Okay, a lot of smile. Thank you. And next one, garden hose. What about this? All right, some of you say smile, some of you say no. Okay, the last one, banana peel. Okay, let's see the last one, banana. All right, thank you very much. Okay, now we're going to check the answers. Okay, when you check the answers, you can use the PowerPoint from the website. You download it, and then it will have the line showing on the screen. You can click it, and the answer will give you like glass jar. Go for yes. PET plastic bottle, yes. Shoes, no. Middle can, yes. Light bulb, no. Juice box, no. Dirty napkin, no. Pencil, no. Okay, you're going to say yes, right?
Yes, I say yes.
Okay. Okay, next, plastic bag. No, okay, but PET, yes. Okay, toys, no. Cardboard box, yes. And garden hose, no. And the last one, of course, banana peel, no. Okay, thank you very much for this session, all right? Okay, let's move to the next slide. Okay, when we talk about recycling, we will think and have a picture of a nice and a clean place, right? Of course, it is. But anyway, some parts of the world still not practicing recycling. Then you will see these kinds of picture in some parts of the world, right? So I would like to listen to your idea about what do you think about this picture. Okay, let's move to the next slides. Okay, you see that in the picture, there are a lot of weights in the ocean. I would like you to think and share your opinion about where you think all these wastes come from. Okay, the same step is your name, your school name, and your opinions, please, in the chat box. Okay, from YouTube channel, you can just type your opinion. I will read it. I will read it on stream. Okay, I'll give you the minute to share your ideas. Or if you're ready to share and you don't want to type, you can just type your name and school name, and I will call you for the first 3 persons.
1 minute.
The first one is coming. Miss Miss Monet Guinea. Okay, please unmute your microphone and speak out, please.
Hello, good morning, ma'am. So based from the picture, I can see that there is a very dirty and unmanaged environment. Yeah, because of those people who are very irresponsible. So I think we should be responsible citizens of our countries, of our own countries, so that that kind of picture will not happen to us. So based from that, it is so it is a very saddened situation. So we should be responsible enough with all the trashes that we have, with all the things that we have. So instead of just throwing them out, of course, as master teachers, we can do something about it in order to help our environment, in order for us to have a great future for our future generations. So that's it. So being responsible is very important for all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for sharing. Yes, I agree that it comes from unresponsibility person, right? They're not responsible for the community and the concern to the place they go, and they like get strolling trash around. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's listen to the other two person. Next person is teacher Quesada from UMDC. Please unmute your microphone, please.
All right. Good morning once again. Thank you for giving me this chance. Where do you think all this waste came from? Most of the time, it's due to deforestation and improper waste management program and irresponsible citizens. I think the promotion of the proper waste management program for the citizens and will always start in home and of course in school. So I think promoting this kind of projects and collaborating with the let's say with our schools, parents, and students will really greatly impact this kind of change to the citizens. And that would be all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, you think that it need to start from the school, right? To have the student concerned about the environment and things gonna change. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next person, teacher Wood Roads. Okay, Waladio Mina. Okay, unmute your microphone, please. And
Hi.
hi.
Sorry, it's quite noisy from my place, but I mentioned 3 points, 3 of my opinions, 3 reasons why the waste are accumulated in those places. Well, the first one is the lack of knowledge about the 5 R's of waste management, and I think it begins in school. Second is the mishandling of waste from homes to communities, and tied with that is the poor governance. So I think communities, local government should really be proactive in working also with the national government in really implementing the proper waste management programs, because the laws are there, the policies are there. It's just the implementation, I guess, and the information dissemination that I think is lacking. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, now we're going to see and tell the student how the wastes get into the ocean. You can use the PowerPoint from the slide. You can download it, and there are some animation for you to show to your student. Okay, let's listen to this a little bit before we sharing about other questions. Okay. Okay, you will see how did we become the ocean waste. Let's follow the step of how the waste get into the ocean. There are 6 steps that the waste get into the ocean and finally becomes a waste island. Okay, next slide, please. Most of the waste come from the human land, of course. Okay, you can explain to your student there are 6 steps from people leave waste on the ground or it falls from the trash bin. And then when it's rain, the waste flows into storm drains. And step 3, the storm drain feeds into local waterways, and then those waterways then feed into local rivers. The rivers flow into the ocean, and finally ocean currents send waste around the world and create waste islands. For this step, you can explain it to your student. It will help your student understand it more easy. Okay, now we know how the waste get into the ocean. Let's think and share your opinions about how to prevent the waste into the ocean. Okay, the same step, just your name, your school name, and then your opinions. The first person going to share the ideas and on how to prevent. Okay, I will give you a second. Okay, just a few moment for you to type. I really thank you that you unmute your microphone and you are willing to share your opinions. Thank you so much. Okay, it's going to be the first two persons to share your opinion. How to prevent the waste into the ocean. It can be a simple way, or it can be a project, or whatever. Okay, Teacher Brang, can you unmute your microphone, please? Okay, can you tell me a little bit on how to prevent the waste into the ocean, on your opinion?
Okay, in my opinion, in my daily life,
yes,
I try to recycling the thing I used. I try to use it again and again. I try to reuse it, and sometimes if something I cannot reuse, I will send it to be like recycle.
Oh,
because
okay.
if I throw anything into the water or what is going to be happen, like in the problem by that picture.
In the picture,
yes.
right? That's right. It's a very simple way.
Yes,
Yeah.
just keep it in 3 hours or 5 hours.
Yeah,
It's just that.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's listen to Teacher Suthon a little bit about the idea on how to prevent the waste on your practice. Just a short one.
Yes, from the picture, it's like the big problems in my province, because my province is near the ocean, and Rayong province, the east of Thailand. So the way so easy to prevent the waste into the ocean for me is stop for the using the plastic bag.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
It's so easy.
Very simple
Thank
one.
you.
Okay, thank you very much.
That also the same one. I try to use like my own privacy bottle.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you carry it with you anywhere,
Yes.
everywhere. Okay, let's listen to Teacher Monet Gania, please.
Hello, good morning once again. For me, proper disposal of wastes and proper segregation of wastes inland will help prevent wastes into the ocean. So we have to do the proper segregation of them, so that it will be prevented to go into the land, because to go into the ocean, so that water pollution will be prevented also. So it's only in still inland. What am I going to we can do something about it inland, because we the human beings can do something about it. So we can prevent of having water pollution if we're going to do it inland. So instead of proceeding all those wastes in ocean, so we can do it. We can do something as human being here in land. So we can do the proper segregation, proper disposal of wastes, and of course, I'm always saying that we should be responsible citizens of our country in order to prevent all those pollutions to happen. Because it's not just only land pollution; it can also lead to air pollution, and the worst thing is water pollution, which will not only affect us human beings, but also those creatures in oceans and seas. So in order to prevent that, here in land, we can do something about it. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, last but not least, let's listen to Teacher Antonio. Okay. Okay, hello, Mr. Teacher Antonio. Okay, can you unmute? Okay, thank you. Oh, probably she is not inconvenient to answer. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Are you
she's
asking me?
coming.
Yeah, okay.
Hello. Okay, can you share your
Okay.
ideas, please?
Okay, maybe we can do three things. We have the sustainability of the program of the proper waste management. And secondly is I already wrote there in the chat box. We have to educate the community the importance of proper management. And it will also start within us. We can show to people how to recycle the materials. That's it, ma'am. Thank you and good morning.
So much for sharing. Okay, she's kind of recap 3 things for us. Okay, first one is sustainable program on waste management, and 2, avoid throwing waste anywhere. And then number 3, educate the community the importance of waste management. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, now it's the next session. We're going to listen to Mr. Suthon about how to about recycling practices in Thailand and South Korea. So please welcome Mr. Suthon.
Thank you, Ms. Ponpimon. From Ms. Ponpimon's sections, I've got the idea from Philippine teachers about the recycling. So today, this is my sections about the sharing the zero waste experience. From my experience, the zero waste experience, today I want to share you from the 2 countries, from the South Korea and from the school in my area in Rayong province, Thailand. When I was the exchange teachers in Chin Yongsan Elementary School, I've teach in the Seoul city. It's kind of like a big city in Korea. It's a big city in Korea, and I live in the Gangnam area. And I found that in my area that I live in, there are 3 kinds of the waste bag in Gangnam area. The first one is the general waste bag. The second is the food waste bag, and the third is the recycling waste bag. For the general waste bags and the food waste bag, you have to purchase the general and food waste bags in the convenience store or in the market in the area that you are living, because the waste bags are separate by the district. And recycling waste bag, any plastic bag is fine to use for the recycling. And next, this is my experience from the school and community activity on zero waste in the Ban Chalerm Suk School in Rayong province, Thailand. Ban Chalerm Suk School is located in Rayong province, the east of Thailand. This school has a best practice about the zero waste. So I want to share about the zero waste project from Ban Chalerm Suk School. In this school, there are 7 learning stations about the zero waste. The school get the cooperation from Wangwa municipality for creating the zero waste learning stations in the school. And the stations are the waste sorting station, products from the waste station, fertilizer compost station, the organic farm station, the waste bank station, the biofermented waste station, and the green cone station. So let's go to the first station. The first station is the fertilizer compost station. Every morning, cleaning around the school area is one of the teachers and the student duty. And in this school, there are a lot of trees in this area. So the teachers and the student has to collect the dry leaf and the glass in the school to put in the store under the tree instead of burning or throwing them away. Then the student use the fertilizers compost from this station in the organic farm station. The second, we are at the biofermented water stations. Most of the students' family are the farmers. They do the pineapple farms, they do the lime farm or another food farm. So in this station, the student can learn how to do the biofermented water by using all that food with the water and the molasses. They can use the biofermented water in the organic farms or in the restroom and in the green cone station. Here we are at the third station, the green cone station. From the picture, you're gonna see right the black tank, but green means right a good environment, not about the color. So in Banjalan School, there are 8 classes. So every day there are many food waste in the school. After lunchtime, the class leader will collect the waste food from the class members and put it in the tank. And the student can learn about how to digesting the waste foods by the solar. And here we are at the organic farm station. The organic farm station, this station, the students can learn how to plant the vegetables, collecting, packaging, and selling them. The students can use the fertilizers compost from the station 1, the biofermented water from the station 2 for growing up the vegetables. Here we are at the waste sorting station. The student can learn how to sort the waste. What can be recycled or cannot from the classroom activities, from the student workshops, and from the project-based learning. And here we are at the West Bank station. This is my favorite station. After the students are informed about recycling, the staff of Wangwa municipality will buy the recyclable waste from the student and their family, all the people around the school who are the member of this zero waste project. If you are not the students, if you are not the student or the student's family, you have to join in the workshop about the zero waste project in this school for being the member. When you sell the recyclable waste in this project, you will get the high selling price. And if the student, when the student get the money from selling the waste, they can save the money with the school bank and get it back when they are graduated from this school. And here we are at the last station, the products from the waste. In Thailand school, the students have to drink milk every day, and the carton cannot be recycled. So this station, the teacher will teach the student to make the products from the waste, like to value the waste, such as the concrete parts, the concrete bricks, or the carton from the milk or juice carton. I hope that my experience can be your good idea for doing the project in your school or in your community. So we are going back to meet Miss Supawan again.
Okay, thank you so much. And welcome back to me again. All of you have seen like the example of the recycling project in Rayong province, right? And also the activity in Korea. So in my session, if we want to extend the teaching activity in the classroom, how can we do? I do have the idea of project, which is in trading, like a choice to consider to make it for student, because in the classroom, we can teach students how to recycling, blah, blah, blah. But in fact, if we want students to like have the awareness or concern about the environment, how can we help them? How can we enhance them? And I will have the example from the lesson plan. This is the simple way for students to share the idea after they have learned about recycling. This one can be a part of the project. You can download on the process from the lesson plan. Okay, for this one, this is the simple way for students to share the idea after they have learned about recycling and like they have know about how to save the world from waste. In this example, they can work in a small group or maybe in individual to create a West hero character and design a poster that will be used to convey a PSA or public service announcement message to inform, inspire, and encourage recycling at school. Is it very comfortable as a part of teacher? Because in the lesson plan, in the lesson prepare a handout to create the character, then design the PSA poster and place the message around the school like a call to action. It's a message prompt and in immediate response or encourage an immediate action. An example could be to example of the PSA like recycling at home. Let's keep our ocean clean. This is the PSA message that students have to create it and launch it to publish in around the school. And this is also an example from a student in United Kingdom. Her West hero is West woman, like a green woman. And her message is, you can be a hero too. Just pick up your leader. Is it very easy and simple? Student in maybe grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 can design something like this and publish to their friends. And I do have one example for you before we starting to do another step. This is the example of the handout that you can download from the lesson plan. This is the handout for students to create their own superhero character. Is it very easy? Please zoom in to see the question inside it. This handout can pull up students' idea by asking each questions. Let's see, like the first one. What superhero person or character inspired your West hero? Like, was it your West hero name? Was it your West hero superpower? And give 3 words to describe your West hero message. And what environmental problem does your West hero address? All of these questions will stimulate student thinking to decide their own idea to create the West hero. This is not just only the way to pushing idea from teacher to student, but this is the way of pulling idea from student to create their own task. And I do have the other example for all of you, like what kinds of project can we do more in our classroom? Some school assign students to create like the exhibition board, like in the left-hand side, 2D exhibition. Some class do a solving problem about recycling project in the classroom. And this is also an activity that we can enhance students to do in their daily life, not just in the class, but maybe they can adapt it at home to their family, to their daily life. It's going to be more useful. And the next one, if we want to establish the project in our classroom, how can we start? I do have a step for you to set the designing before do any project in your classroom. On the previous presentation on about the example of doing project in the classroom, right? But there are 2 basic conditions that we might concern why we shape up the idea for project, for student project. The first one, we have to ask our student about recycling problem, like what are the effects to their life. And the second one that we have to concern is student relevance. That means that the topic of project is related to student experiences or not only in school daily life, but also at home or in their community. Because if they have enough experience about that topic, they can seek the answer by themselves. Okay. And if we select like the far away or unrelated problem for students, they're going to be like just a direct assignment from teacher, not the desire or need from student to find a solution to make a project. And I will show you one thing, like this is the diagram, like we'll show the step for a teacher to shape up the idea before we're gonna try to doing the project. They have 4 steps. Okay, from the first step, problem survey. This step start from survey the problem by like observation, friends' behavior about recycling, littering, or survey the use of plastic bag, or review the problem from book research or search from the internet. And teacher role in this step, just give a recommendation of each method implementation, how to do the survey, how to observe, just give a recommendation for students and support them to do. And the second step, define the problems. This is the student duty to do. After they got the information or the data about the review, about the survey, they have to categorize the problem, like analyze the cause of it, analyze the effect of it. And in this step, teacher, we just facilitate them to share the idea, just facilitate, just help them around them, but not telling them, okay? And the third step, ideate. Ideate, it comes from idea and create. It's combined together. They have to think quickly and freely about the solution of the problem that they have found without judging or stopping any impossible idea. In this step, teacher, we're gonna be like, we have to monitor what they think, monitor around the group, monitor around why they are working, but no need to judge is it correct or not in that way. And the last one, the last step, produce the task. This is the time for shining their idea to the task. We can help them to declare the plan, or to set the plan, or step what to do. And in this step, we have to go along with the student like road up mentor. Okay, this is all 4 easy steps for all of us to use it to decide the project for our student. And after we finish the session today, I do have a mission for you, because I see that many of the participants share their very fantastic idea about your project. But is it okay if I would like all of you to share your idea via the Padlet application, because all of us can see it too. We would like you to share the idea about your school or your classroom recycling project, okay, that you have ever do before. Okay, but if someone are inconvenient to share, you can just only decide what do you want to do in the future about recycling project in your classroom. But if someone have a chance to make it before or have the best practice in your hands, you can share with us via this application I will show you. Was it that? Okay, this one is the www.padlet.com, Padlet. This is the platform that I will let all of you share your idea, and I do send you the URL via the chat box already. You can click to observe how is the Padlet is. And then when you get to the Padlet, you have to share your name, your school name, and then describe your project overview. And in Padlet, you can attach your file by click on the different icon, like the camera icon, the paper icon, and also the URL icon. But before we got to this step, we have to get to the plus first, the plus icon in the orange one. Okay, you will see the plus icon. You click on the plus icon and the writing icon, and then you can type anything, any comment about your project to share with us. And is it okay if I give you time limitation for 1 week? Okay, for 1 week. Today is Saturday 22nd, and 7 days after this day. Okay. Are you feel convenient to chat it? If okay, I'm waiting for your answer, for your idea. Okay, this is the last assignment for today. I hope I can see you're interested in a fantastic project from the Padlet, and on of our simulation we'll see it too. Okay, before getting to the last one, I would like to ask you to scale your happiness or comfortable to use the best hero educator resources with your students. If you feel it's very easy and happy to use it, 10 is the highest score, but 1 is the lowest score if you're still concerned with something, okay? Please scale and let us know by typing the number into the chat box, please. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you still concerned about how to use it, you can surf to the website herowesteducation.com. It is very easy to access, and you can download like the PowerPoint file, PDF file, and many things in that website will serve you to use this one. Wow. Maybe the average is 7 and 8. Wow, thank you so much to all of you. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, before we ending today, Teacher Kim will wrap up overview of today again. Okay, thank you, and please turn on.
Okay, thank you, Teacher Brown, Miss Brown. We hope that you all are happy with all the sessions we walk you through, and hopefully that it will be useful for you and your student, and hope it will be suitable, and you can bring it in practice to your class. Okay, let's see the conclusion for today. Okay, we hope that the website is user-friendly to you because many different languages are provided. You can just click on the language you feel comfortable using it. Okay. And next, please. There are 2 versions for you to download it. The PowerPoint or PDF versions are very convenient from the website. You can use either one that you feel comfortable with. Okay. The lessons are suitable for teachers with overloaded tasks. If you have a lot of work, or you are busy, but you still want to teach about environment and you want to make an impact in your country, the lessons on the website are provided for you. There are various levels are provided to suit your student level. There's beginners, there are intermediate and advanced. You can choose either. You feel like you feel comfortable using it. Okay, next, please. We hope that today we provide some ideas on how to adapt the lessons to your class. For today, you can see that we show you how to use the lesson from level 3, which is suitable for 6th to 8th grade student. You can make it more fun, or you can follow the step on the website, on the PowerPoint. And we also hope that we provide you some ideas on how to motivate your student to practice recycling at home, school, and community, and also impact to your country. We hope that it equips students with the values and knowledge of recycling, and also see how harmful it is if they're not recycled in the future. And last but not least, we hopefully that we help you to encourage your students to take action on their Waste Hero project. We're thank you for your participation today, and we hope that all our session will help you to bring it in practice to your class. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the wonderful session. Also, thank you the participants who are joining with the master teacher training. So I hope everyone here be able to contribute these learning resources to apply in your school activities. Next, may I invite once again Ms. Piyapa to explain the next step of your post-training submission. Ms. Piyapa.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Okay, I hope that you have learned a lot, and thank you very much to your participations from the beginning of the session and be with us until the end of the session. We are going to close the session very soon. And as you know that this program is not the webinar, we would like to ensure the effectiveness of the training program. So to obtain the next, please. To obtain the e-certificate of accomplishment, we would like to request your cooperation to complete 3 requirements. First, attend the whole session of the master teacher training, which you already accomplished one part. Second, Fill up the training feedback form, which its link will be presented at the end of the training session. And last, we would like to request that your Kai Corporation to submit the post-training report by 31st of August. Next, please. So why the post-training report? Normally, when Simeo conduct the webinar, we don't request this, but this is to measure the effectiveness of the training session. And we would like to ensure that the students have better understanding on waste management and circular economy. And most importantly, we would like to follow up that the teacher are able to apply the knowledge and education resources from the training to the classroom activities and encourage the action of the student for waste management and saving our environment. That is the most important part. And lastly, we would like to motivate the knowledge sharing among the teachers so that we would like to see that how you could introduce the learning package or even disseminate the knowledge of the Waste Hero to other teachers at your school. Next, please. So what we have done for the post-training report, we make it very simple, and we do not want to create any burden to the teachers, and we do not request the long written report. The report will request only a summary of your activities after the training. So the template will be sent to your email address after the training session and post on our Simeo webpage. And Simeo will have about 1 month and 10 days to prepare the report. The report only like two or three pages. And it is easy to submit the report to the Google form. And the clear instruction how to submit will be provided in the email communication to all participants. So you need to make sure that you will complete the training feedback form at the end of this training session so that I can send the information to your email address. When you type the email address, please ensure the spelling of your email address in the training feedback form. Next, please. So what information we will require in the post-training report? Very simple. Your profile, name, position, class subject, about your school, name, location, school level, number of the teachers, number of the students. Next, please. And about your Waste Hero classroom activities. In this part, we would like a little bit more information. So it's like, for example, the level of the Waste Hero lesson package that you download from the website, you have like tick box for you. And number of the students you have taught about the Waste Hero, or even like you apply the knowledge to taught in a different way. You can include the number of the students in the report. And you provide some example on how you have taught the Waste Hero in your classroom. You could saying that you adopt or you adapt or you change the teaching strategies, but you take the knowledge just to be a part of the lesson package for the student. And next, outcome of the student from teaching the Waste Hero. What happened to them after you teach them? You have more consideration about waste separation, or they are collecting the empty bottle for the recycling, something like that. Number of the colleagues and teachers that you have shared introduced the Waste Hero. That is that we would like to expect from your report. So other information that we would like to require, for example, like brief information of your school improvement program. Like, for example, activity that you have applied the knowledge to improve the school and community. So you can give very short paragraph about the program. And the link of your social media when you want to share the Waste Hero story, especially on the Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads, and other. So this is optional for you to share your Waste Hero story. You can, copy the link from the Facebook or YouTube or whatever and post in the post-training report. And again, for 6 and 7, your feedback or suggestion about the Waste Hero education resources and Simeo Safe Waste Hero program that is crucial for us for our improvement. And last, we would like you to share some photos of your Waste Hero classroom activities. So you just select 2 or 3 photos and post in the report. That's very easy. So I hope that these are not too burden for you. So how to submit it? So submit to the Google form. The link will be provided with the template. And by 31st of August, so you have about 1 month and 10 days to submit the post-training report. And I would like to hear from you that will you be able to submit the post-training report or not? Okay. If you think that you can do it, please type yes or send smiling emoji to us. And if you are not sure, please type not sure. If you cannot do it because you have other things to do within 1 month and 10 days, please type no. All right, I want to see it. May someone start first? Okay, some sending the smiling. All right, okay. Anyone can share with me how do you feel about the post-training report? Can you send it to us? If you can do, please type yes. Let me check the YouTube. Okay, now we have some members saying yes. All right, how the Zoom meeting participants? Can you please share with us? Can you submit the post-training report or not? Okay. Anyone with us? Yes. Okay, thank you so much, Soida Lonos. Yes. All right, it's coming now. Jack, Jake, and Majo, and Young. Thank you so much. All right, so I hope to receive the training report within 1 month that you already promised to us. So, and I hope that you enjoy the training session very much and you learn a lot from our training team. And thank you very much for your attention. And I will keep you communicate by sending the email to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Kun Diapan. CMOSEPS will contact everyone again for the post-training report, or you can follow us on our website, www.cmo-seps.org. Everyone, now we have come to a community section. May I call on Mr. Colum Jordan, the Global Head of Advocacy and Education, Indorama Venture PCL, for the closing message. Mr. Jordan, the floor is yours.
Hello, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you today. My name is Colum Jordan, the Global Head of Education for Indorama Ventures. Indorama Ventures, based in Bangkok, Thailand, is the #1 recycler of this, PET, often used to make water and soft drink bottles. PET is the most collected polymer in the world, and we're committed to recycling 50 billion of bottles just like this every single year by 2025, and we're going to invest $1.5 billion to do it. But we want to say a huge thank you to you and to Simeo. Our relationship and partnership with them is very important to our company. The reason for that is because through the initiatives that they're doing like this, we are empowering students, teachers, and learners throughout the region to make a better world. As you've learned this week, our view is that waste isn't waste. It can be a valuable resource. And once we put it back into the circular economy, we can make sure we're doing right by the planet. But ultimately, the most valuable resource we have on this world is not gold, is not diamonds. It is the next generation, the youth of today, the leaders of tomorrow. Through Simeo and your work here, we are nurturing that most valuable resource, the youth of tomorrow, and empowering them to make radical changes, to reduce, to reuse, to recycle, to build a circular economy, and to make sure we tackle climate change and we have a world that is sustainable for every generation, not just the next. I want to ask you all today to share what you've learned, to be promoters of Waste Hero, to ensure that the values that are contained within the Waste Hero program go into schools, universities, Montessori's throughout your region. You are now on a mission to be your own waste hero and to spread the good news and to go forth and make sure that everybody has the knowledge they need to reduce, reuse and recycle and to build a more sustainable world. I heard something the other day that I wanted to share with you. 65% of children entering primary school today will work in a career and job that doesn't exist at the moment. Think about that. 2 out of 3 children going into school today will work in a job that hasn't been invented yet. This gives me hope because the challenges that we're facing around sustainability and climate change and the circular economy are very big. But I know that they will be solved by a new generation who will work in jobs that we don't know about, with technologies that haven't been invented and with ideas that haven't been thought of. And that can only happen with a strong education system that empowers those children to go and be the change makers of the future. That collective potential is huge, and it is with everyone in this room today. So on behalf of the Indorama Ventures company, the Lohia family, and myself, I want to say a huge and heartfelt thank you for everything that you've done this week. But more importantly, I want to say thank you for what you're going to do in the future. You will be the waste heroes. You will nurture our most cherished natural resource, our youth, and you will protect our future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jordan, for a very impressive closing message. Ladies and gentlemen, for a better improvement of our future activity, may I request everyone to complete a training feedback form. So now we are showing you the QR code, so you may access by scanning it. And also, may I request the technical team here to share the link in the chat box so you can easily click on it. Please. So the technical team is now sending the link into the chat box. Also, the participants in YouTube right now here, please scan and like complete the training feedback form for us. Okay. So you can just like do it later. So next, I would like to invite the participants in Zoom. Before we are having a photo session, so we are sending the background, the virtual background for the participant in Zoom. You can download in the chat box if in case that you want to change your background. So now may I invite the participants in Zoom to turn on your camera. We are going to have the photo session, and also the participant in Zoom, you can send the emoji to share your feeling about the session today. So, okay, I think everyone is now ready. Let me check. So please turn on your camera for the photo session, everyone. Thank you. So may I ask the technical team to help us taking a photo? I will take it for 3 shots on my count. Okay. First shot, 1, 2, 3. Smile. Thumb up. The next shot, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And one more, the last shot. Oh, Okay. I think there are now like more participants. Okay, one more shot on my count. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your cooperation, everyone. Last but not least, last but not least, everyone, CMEO SEPs would like to thank you for your participation. Thank you to our trainers, Indorama Venture, our supporting partners, and the technical team. We really look forward to having you in our future event. For more information, please follow us through the social media channels as shown in the screen. Also, we have Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and our website, worldwideweb.cmeo-seps.org. So today, I would like to say goodbye to everyone, and we hope to see you in our future events. Paalam and maraming salamat. Sawadee krap.